So hello, I'm Sachin Murari and today I'm gonna share the progress I have made so far learning Chinese. Right now I am learning the initials, not initials, but the finals in Chinese, and I have completed the finals with the alphabet A and with the alphabet E and with the alphabet I. So today I'm gonna revise them in front of the camera. So starting with the finals including A. The first one is A. Its spelling is A and it is pronounced as ah. Ah. The word with this is B A with the first tone, with the third tone, no, with the fourth tone, and it is bah 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 bah. And you know, A is pronounced as ah, and this is why I pronounce this word as bah bah. Second is AI, and it is pronounced as I, just like we have eyes, I. And a word with it is AI with the fourth tone, and it is pronounced as I, no, I. And it means to love. And a phrase with this is, no, a sentence with this is 我爱你，我爱你. This means I love you in Chinese. And another one is the next final is an, and it is pronounced as an. And a word with this is dan with the fourth tone, and it is tan, and it means egg. And the fourth one is ang. It is pronounced as ang. A word with this is tang, tang. It means lollipop in Chinese. Tang. So let me say it even better. So the fourth tone we pronounce it like, the fourth tone is pronounced like um, no, no, like from the shrilling voice to the deep voice. There is a transition. Bang, 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 like this. Bang, 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 tang. What? Tang. Bang, tang. This is lollipop in Chinese. And the last one is AO, and it is pronounced as ow. So, just like we say COW, cow, ow, ow. And a word with this is very common. It is how. Like ni hao, how. With the third tone. There is an important rule too. This is my notes notebook. I make some notes in this notebook. And what's written here? Each final represents completely different sound. Just like A is pronounced as ah, AI as I, AN as an, ANG as ang, AO as ow. So we have to learn each finals individually. This is not the same case as in English. Suppose my name is Sachin. So there is a smooth transition between the sounds of vowels in English, but in Chinese, every finals or every initials are pronounced differently. This is what I know uh, in this learning journey. So let me complete these initials, which finals which I have learned, and after that I'm gonna share some plans. You know what I have thought. So next is finals including group E sound. So first is E as an alphabet E. How it is pronounced in Chinese? So it is pronounced as oo, oo, oo. Just like in Devanagari script, we have oo, like capital U, which is oo, bada U. It is called in Hindi bada U. Oo, then ha, oo, or and it can be also pronounced like oo, then aw, oo, oo. A word with this is a word with this sound is with this final is e with the fourth tone. It is oo, oo. This means hungry. Suppose you are hungry and you have to say I'm hungry. You just say ooh, ooh, no, ooh, ooh. Just like this. This means hungry. And another one is CHE with the third tone, with the first tone. Sure, sure. This is pronounced like this. Maybe, sure, sure. Like E is pronounced as oo, and CHE is pronounced as sure, sure. Second is EI, and it is pronounced as A. Just like when we write the spelling EIGHT, we pronounce it as 8. So EI is A. A. Just when we are walking and we see someone whom we are familiar with, so we say in Hindi, Hey, idhar hai. So it's the same is the sound of this final. EI. A. A. WEI with the second tone is way. What? Way. 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 This means hello. Answer to the phone in Chinese. So whenever we call to someone, we say Wei, Wei, A. Next one is En. It is pronounced as Ong, On, Un. It is pronounced as En, Un. Like Ben with the fourth tone is Bun, 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 Bun. And it means stupid. If we have to say you are stupid, we would say 你是笨，你是笨，你是笨，你是笨，你是笨，你是 no 是笨，你是笨。You are stupid. And the next one is eng, ong, like ting tong, ong, ong. And a word with eng is cheng. We say it as chang in English, but in Chinese or in Pinyin it has different sound. Ong. Cheng with the second tone would be chong, 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 chong. Second tone chong. What? Chong, 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 chong. And the last one is er, r, r, r. It is pronounced like this, r, 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 like this, r. Just like we say r. ARE word R with an American accent, R. So the word with this is ER with the fourth tone, or, no, R, R, R. And now the most important thing we have. Now we have 10 more finals, including the letter I of English, including the alphabet I of English. And this one is not very complicated. The sounds are rather easier to make than the sounds which include the finals starting with the letter E. So now when we would learn these finals, then we have to get along with some more sounds. First one is I, just I in alphabet. It is pronounced as E. E. I is pronounced as E. Just like when we say B, beehive. So B, E sound is there, emphasis. When I stands on its own, it is spelled as yi, has same sound as I. So I is converted to yi. So we had learned once. Let me repeat it. Each syllable has a tone, and and it has an initial and a final. Initial is not always present there. In some cases, just final can also make a syllable. So this is the case with the I final, final including the I letter. So this final which we are learning first is I, and it is pronounced as E. So when it stands on its alone, stands on its own without any initial, so we include a Y in front of it. So I becomes YI, but the pronunciation remains the same as E. So yi with the third tone would be e. No, e. It would be like e, and this means one in Chinese. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, now it's better because I have to make a lot of tones also, and with this throat, I can easily pronounce the third tone, but pronouncing the other four tones would be very difficult for me. So when we have an initial with this final I, suppose Li with the third tone, it would be le, le, le. It would be le, le, le. I as E and English E as oor. Second is IA. Very easy to pronounce these finals. IA. I I sounds like E and A sounds like A. Ia. Just pronounce them combinedly very fast. Ia, ia, ia. We get a sound like ya. So this is its sound. Just like we say, there is a yak grazing the grass over there. So the yak is an animal, and when we say yak, we say ya, ya. So this is how it is pronounced like. So IA has the sound as ya, and whenever it is a stand alone syllable. So we include a y just before, just in place of I. So it becomes YA from IA. It can be also used on its own. Yeah, I have told you. Sound remains the same as ya. Example, uh, when IA stands alone. So as I've told you, we drop I and we include Y at its place, and the syllable YA with the second tone is ya, like what? Ya, ya, and it means tooth. And when we have an initial, just like in XIA, with the third tone, with the first tone in A, it is pronounced like sha, sha, maybe, sha, 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 like this. Ya, sha. And the third thing we have is IAO. No, no, what I want to say. Speak the sounds of each of these letter in this syllable, very fastly, then we would get the resulting sound. IAO. Yow, yow, yow. It sounds like yow, yow, yow. Just like a cat says meow, yow, yow. So whenever it is a standalone syllable, we drop I and we include Y at its place. So IAO becomes YAO, Yao. And the pronunciation remains same as always. So IAO is pronounced like YAO, whether it is in form of IAO or YAO. So some examples: TIA, TIAO with the fourth tone would be Tiao, Tiao, no, Tiao, Tiao, Tiao. And the fourth one is IAN, Ean, Yan, Yan, Yan. We are getting the sound like Yan, but no, this is not how it works in this case. IAN is pronounced like yen, 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 just like the currency of Japan is yen. So the sounds are the same. Yen, IN, yen, learned as totally separate sound. A standalone form IAN to YAN. I drop, I is dropped and Y is included. For example, YN with the first tone would be yen, yen, yen. And CHAOMIAN with the third and fourth tone respectively would be Shao, Mian, Shao Mian, Shao, Shao, no, Shao Mian, Shao Mian, Shao Mian. Sorry, not like this. Shao Mian, Shao Mian. And Shao Mian means noodles, noodles, and in India, the thing we refer to as chow mein is actually Shao Mian in Chinese. Shao Mian, Shao Mian. Then the fifth one is IANG and Yang, Yang, Yang. It sounds like Yang, Yang. Like there is a common surname of the people of Sikkim that is Tamang, 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 Yang, Yang. So very similar type of sounds. With initial retains, it retains its form, including the I. I is not dropped, but when it's a standalone syllable, I is dropped, and Y is included at its place. So yang with the first tone would be yang, yang. This means teacher's man. What is that? Teacher's name. Okay, okay, okay. So this is the name of the teacher from whom I've been learning Chinese. Yang, 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 yang. Maybe. Yang. Sorry. So yang yan would be pronounced in Chinese as maybe. Yang, 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 yang. And suppose we have an initial with yang. Suppose L initial with yang and the fourth tone is on the syllable. It is pronounced as yang. No, liang, 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 and it means bright. Another important note is given here: learn each final individually. Don't rely on the sounds of each of the letter, which comprises the final. And this one is sixth one is IE, EA, EA, and it is pronounced as ye. One more. Ye, ye, just like when we say, "Hey, bro, are you coming to the market?" Yeah. So, the sound it sounds like ye, ye, and when it stands alone, I is dropped and Y is included, and YE with the third tone, yeah, 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 yeah. means also and too, also or too. And now comes my favorite word, XIE with the third and neutral with the fourth and neutral tone respectively. It's shesh, 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 shesh. This means thanks in Chinese. Shesh, shesh, shesh. So yeah, IE yeah, xie, no, xie, 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 xie. And the seventh one is IN, in. No water here. Let me continue. So IN, in, yin, IN, in, yin. It's pronounced as yin. Just like when we say green, yin, yin. When how so it has you know a different rule from it does not follow the same rule as the previous sounds followed. So in I when in is a standalone syllable, so I is not dropped, but we just include a y. So in convert is converted to yin, yin, and it sounds like yin. One moment, let me complete its pronunciation. Then I'm gonna drink water. Uh, like when it's a yin with the third first tone would be yin, yin, and with initial pinyin, pinyin, pinyin. So I was pronouncing this thing with PINYIN with the first tone. It is pronounced as peen, 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 like P sound and yin, peen, peen, yin, peen, yin, peen, yin, me, me, peen, yin, peen, yin. And the eighth one is ing, ying, ying, ying is the sound it makes. Ing, ng, ing, ying, ying, ing, ying. EENG sound, ying, ying. When it's a standalone syllable, then Y is added. And with initial, like ting, with the second tone would be ting, ting. What? What? Ting, ting, ting. What? What? Ting means to stop. Only two more are left. I'm gonna complete it. Ing. Ying sounds it makes. Ying. Ying. And as I've told you, I is not dropped. Instead, we just, add an Y in front of it. Y in front of it, as told you. So ing is converted to ying, and ying with the fourth tone is ying. No, ying, ying, and it means hard or firm. No, no, ying, ying. And ninth one is iong, and yeah, you have guessed it right. It's yong, 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 like Kim Jong, yong, yong, yong. When it's an stand-alone syllable, then I is dropped and Y is included. So IONG is converted to YONG. And some example I'm gonna give you. So YONG with the fourth tone would be no, no, yong, yong, and it means to use. Yong. And with any initial, just like XIONG. XIONG with the second tone would be what, what, Xiong. Xiong means beer, just like me, a beer. Oh, beer. Xiong, 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 Xiong. And IOU. Yo, yo, yo. It is pronounced as yo, yo. Just like when we say, I am Sachin, and who are you? Yo. Why you? Yo. And you. Yo. So IOU, I is dropped when it's a standalone syllable, and Y is included. Y is substituted. Y substitutes I, and YOU with the third tone would be yo, 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 yo. And a spelling rule. A spelling rule is also there. Initial plus IOU, drop the O. If there is an initial with the final IOU, so we drop the O from IOU. So it becomes initial plus IU. Just like there is a person named Lucy Liu, so we are gonna pronounce her name as Lucy Liu. Lucy Liu. And IU is a compressed form of IOU. And LIOU, initial L is there, so O is dropped, so spelling becomes LIU, and it is pronounced as Liu. Liu, and it means six. Now I'm gonna turn the video off. My throat has been demolished.